What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is SlammerIV. Today I am playing some Littlewargame, and I wanted to make some more first-person view videos. I don't think I've made a ton of those lately. And I hope that these type of videos are kind of more helpful to give you guys some more idea besides like just watching replays, like what it actually looks like to play Littlewargame, not just to watch the replay, like what the thought process is while you play. So I'm going for 1 Rax Expand. I'm gonna make 2 Raiders, so this is slightly more dedicated Raider pressure or scouting. And this is on the newest patch, which we're testing kind of some Gatling changes, trying to nerf 2 Workshop, which is a pretty strong all-in cheese. So we're gonna see how that works out. Meanwhile, I'm just going for Double Raider. Pretty solid standard stuff. Gonna be waiting for that castle to be built very soon. Very, very soon. Around 270 gold's pretty decent moment to build the Raider. And I see an opponent Raider already on the map. So that's something. That's a something. Now, I built 2 Raider, so it's kind of my job to put pressure on, I feel, because he probably went for 1 Raider, 1 castle. So once I get the second Raider out, I mean, it kind of feels like it puts me at a slight disadvantage, to be honest. But we're going to see how it goes. We're going to try to put some pressure on with the double Raider, get our own Raider out. That worker queue was a bit of a mistake, unfortunately. We're going to need to build a house soon. Now let's keep an eye on that castle timing. As soon as that castle goes, we want to transfer workers. We killed the Raider, which is really nice to do. So unfortunately, this castle is going to get cancelled. This needs to go. This needs to go. This needs to go. What is this archer doing? Shoot! I missed the flash. So he already has 2 barracks down, which is interesting. So I'm going to try to get ahead by building a castle of my own. Meanwhile, we're going to try to trap and kill this Raider. So we killed a couple Raiders. We're going to go with 4. Try to do some damage across the map. Once these Raiders are dead, it's going to be expansion time for us. But we've got our 3rd castle down. Because we killed the Raider, and I don't think he made any more Raiders, I feel like our map control is decent in this game. So around this time, we want to start adding on our production. Obviously, we know he's got that castle up, or that second barracks up a little bit before us. So want to be keeping an eye on that. Of course, no castle down because he did go for that faster barracks and we didn't. So now our Raiders are going to kind of march in and see what he's got. And I see an exposed mineral line, which is really nice for us. Now, he's probably putting damage down on us across the map, so I'm going to pull. Some units down, but that was obviously really, really good. But I'm really kind of worried about the counterattack. So I'm going to keep sharking in with the raiders because I don't want the counterattack to kill us. And I'm going to keep up our worker production. Now the reason I'm sending the raiders back, because I suspect, I don't know. Oh, that was bad micro on our part. I suspect he's coming to attack us. But that should be fine if we just pull workers and defend. Because I don't think he's going to be able to have enough units. So here comes the fight. It's interesting that he went for that really fast expansion. So now it's a matter of getting more units up, getting more. So I want to get my priests out. Not this. I want WE. Let's see. So I think we're in like a really, really good position. I don't know what his third base timing is, but I suspect it's pretty bad. I mean, obviously we killed. We kind of hit perfectly because I didn't know he was going for this. He was basically going for a 2-base all-in is what he was going for. Using Archer upgrade to basically out-kite my units. We're going to get supply blocked in a second here, so I'm going to get... So what I want to do now is use the high ground as an advantage here. Don't want to get supply blocks. That would be disastrous. I want to build more soldiers to buy more time. I'm going to scout his third base timing. If he has a third base timing, which I suspect he doesn't. Let's send these rally points here. So notice I'm selecting my worker line. That's because I want to really be attentive to my the amount of workers I have. So I have. So he wisely does something good here. But I don't think he has enough units. And I don't want to chase him, obviously. So I'm just going to sit here. Get more barracks out. Get my own upgrade out. Keep getting barracks because I don't want to be supply block. Keep building workers because I don't want to die. Get another barracks. I'm going to send a scouting soldier to kind of get a feel for where his units are. Looks like they're still here. I'm going to send the damaged archer over here so I can heal everything up with my priests. I got to keep macroing up. We're unfortunately running into a lot of annoying, dumb supply blocks, but hopefully we can remedy that. So we have enough workers on this base. So again, what I was saying about selecting workers, when I select across, I see one full card. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I mean, this is kind of his last gas effort at this point. This army is not really getting larger, and ours is. So I know his army's there, so I can now bring the rest of my forces around. Again, my supply blocking is being kind of annoying. So this is going to be my trapping force, because I know he's going to try to kind of kite around and be funny and stuff. I'm gonna get an invisible shield. I suspect he's gonna GG out once he sees this army. Because, I mean, he knows that I have a full mining third base. He doesn't have a third base. Basically, that game all came down to my raiders doing so much damage on his side of the map when he was basically walking across with his full combat units, and I was just slaughtering him with 4 raiders. So he had to go back because he couldn't really commit across, but because he had to go back, then his attack is just way weaker and we're more ready. I mean, we were even greedy going for a third base, and basically we had enough tools to defend, enough resources, and it was just a game over. So in a sense, a builder win, but I think we also played it pretty solidly and had decent raider micro. And I think that just is a pretty good picture of a solid Rax versus Beast. Hopefully it was enjoyable for you guys to see actual first-person view and of an actual live game. Yeah, and if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will catch you all later.